I didn't feel comfortable leaving that video up with the word that I used. I probably should have used a better word. And I don't feel comfortable leaving that out there. So, yeah. And then you never know. The kids may find the channel. I just don't need them hearing about that. So, we're going to delete that. But just keep that in mind as y'all come in. Yeah, I don't need that story stayed out there. So just delete that video. Y'all come on in, come on in. Yeah. Even though the situation worked out, I don't want to leave that story out there. That gives it power. I don't need that story out there. You know, I'm not ashamed of it, but that's a triggering topic. So yeah, we'll just talk about it. Hey, I'm back. I don't know if you're on my other live, but I was talking about something and I actually said I used the right word, but I was talking about an experience. Hey, Dad, I'm glad you're back. Just asking, could you trim things out or mute to save your video, even if it wasn't that topic? I don't know. And I just got scared. I just decided to just delete it because I don't know. I don't know, Dad. I just got scared. I'm like, delete it. I don't know. I don't even know what the Cassie thing made me bring it up. But I don't know. I don't know. It's still very, very triggering. Like, guys, that happened years ago. Hey, what's up? That happened years ago. I cannot believe I actually walked up them steps. I didn't. I started talking about something that happened to me in college, girl, and but I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna lose the views. It's okay. It's okay. I should have chosen my words more careful. And then I thought about when Peach McIntyre mom talked about her situation and how she lost her whole channel. So, nah, I don't know. I just got spooked and I just deleted it. Hey, Dimples. I don't know if you were on my earlier live, but I just deleted it because it made me think of a situation that happened to me when I was in college. And I just got spooked and I just deleted the whole video. Sorry. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. I don't want to hear nothing about that. Leave me alone with that. And come over here saying all that Diddy stuff. But anyway, y'all, back to the whole thing of Diddy. Who was that going live? Oh, okay. Back to the whole thing of Diddy. That just brought up that situation. I'm glad I made it out of that situation where I was not physically harmed. I can use violated, but I wasn't physically harmed. Emotionally, it took a toll on me. But I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? When you have only children, they're going to be naive. You must talk to them, okay? You have to talk to them. Only children, we kind of have, because you all as parents, you all provide such a community of happiness, of safety. We don't understand danger because danger is not something that we ever freaking experience. We don't ever struggle. Everything is provided. Everything is right there. So when we're in a situation that can be potentially dangerous, only children, we don't gauge danger very well at all. As parents, you must, and I mean this, y'all, if you don't hear nothing else I say, you must be very transparent with them. Okay? Because you don't want them to make a decision that can ruin their life. Okay? And like that situation, I turned right around. One of the biggest guys on campus sold dope. Of course, Lucinda was gonna date him. Of course, Lucinda gonna be seen at the parties with him. Of course, Lucinda gonna fight any girl who want to holler at him. Of course. Of course, Lucinda is going to take her brand new car that her mother and daddy have paid for and drive it over to the house. Of course, Lucinda was. Of course. Of course. Lucinda, why is the why would the detective this a police call him here? They say something I don't it's with et passé Lucinda said, Mommy, Lucinda, there's a detective call here to Mommy. That said, the tag, Lucinda, the tag number is the tag number on your car. Your daddy is on his way to pick it up. You're driving the car over the boy's house who sells the drug. Lucinda, when I see you, Lucinda, I am going to beat your ass. Lucinda, I'm going to beat it until I don't want to beat it again. Your dad is on his way. Yeah, he's on his way to take your car from you because you don't understand consequence. But Mommy does. I'll see you next week. Bye. Girl, my daddy came up there. I was trying to talk to him. My daddy would not look at me. I'm the golden child. Everybody love me. Daddy, you gonna take my car back to Memphis? Daddy, you gonna take it? My daddy got in that car and drove the fuck off. Bitch, I'm standing there in the parking spot. Everybody on the step looking. I'm embarrassed like a motherfucker. I got to walk in by these pussy assholes who don't like me. And already jealous because my motherfucking car was money green, bitch, and it was sharp. You know what I'm saying? It was a Geo Metro, bitch. I was the shit. And you done came and took my car, and then you ain't say shit. He was so fucking mad at me. First of all, the detectives had already pulled me over when I left the nigga's house and told me if they caught me over there again, they was gonna put me in jail. Then they called the college. Yeah. That's how they got my mama's information. And then they didn't call my mama at the house. They called my mama at the beauty shop. My mama whooped me, and she let me take the car. It was my sophomore year. She let me get the car. I had good grades. I had just convinced her. It was right before Thanksgiving break. I didn't drive that car again until my senior year. They didn't play with me. My mom and my dad, every fucking time they called me, my mama would say, "Hello, Lucinda. I called your room. You were not there. Are you selling drugs? Lucinda, tell me you're not selling drugs there. Tell me you're not pregnant, Lucinda. Mama, I'm not selling drugs. I just like the boy that sell drugs. Why every time you call me, you accusing me of being a criminal? I ain't do nothing wrong. The boy was fine. And he had a nice car. What the fuck I'm supposed to do? He's still one of my Facebook friends now, and he ugly. I would have had ugly kids by him. Yep, I did lots of dumb shit. I definitely know that I hurt my girl. Oh, Jesus. Oh, girl, we was terrible in college. But I mean, first of all, I was an only child. Second of all, the boy had the girl, when I tell you the rims on his car, this nigga had a BMW at damn Lane College. Girl, you think I want for him to try to come on now? Now he was fine back then. So I thought he was gonna be my man forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Then, girl, 2 months later, I was madly in love with another boy. Shit. I was madly in love with most of them. You holler, girl. I was something else that I definitely know. What dads tell me? Lucinda, by you being the only child and spoiled, do you think that you was eager for friends or to be the center and getting caught up without thinking things through because your parents didn't play? Oh, of course. I was the poster child. Hell yes. I was used to being the center of attention. I wanted to be the center of attention. Shit. My daddy told me I was the best thing in the world. Until I went to college. Well, I went to high school, and there was other folks' daddies told them the same thing. But they daddies lied. My daddy told the truth. Everything I was taught, I did the direct fucking opposite. I was up there fighting. I also had a girl living on campus who was not supposed to be there. Yes. I was fighting. I would threaten other girls. If they liked the boy that I liked, I would threaten them. Oh, girl, I was full of shit. Let me tell you something. I was always in the what's the dean of student affairs? Oh, baby, I was there every week. I was there every week. I was there every week for doing some fuck shit. But now, when it came to that type of stuff, my mama didn't ever believe that I was wrong on that type of stuff. But with the major shit, oh, she would just be, oh, Lucinda, tell me you're not selling drugs. Oh, I said. Every time she called me, she said she thought I was selling drugs. Actually, I wasn't selling drugs. Let me tell you what I was trying to sell. Because one night we went to Applebee's and there was like a Friday night and there were businessmen. The businessmen would buy us drinks. They offered, you know what I'm saying, to do other things, apartments and stuff like that. Girl. So I was trying to manipulate my mother into thinking that I could get an apartment. But my mama said, you don't have a job. How can you get an apartment? So my friend got it in her name. But we ain't gonna talk about that. 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 I told y'all I was fine back then. Hell, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that I did then. It's a whole lot of shit I did. None but Jesus Christ himself saved me. Because I was a fucking terror. Do you understand me? My parents don't know the half of some of the shit that I did when I was in college. I was, baby, oh, could I lie? See, I could manipulate my dad. But my mom, she was my even motherfucking change. And she would come. Let me tell you something. She didn't give a damn. But my dad, I could get him alone. And I could talk his ass into anything. Until he got home and told my mama everything I said. I would always say, Daddy, this between me and you, right? Baby girl, you know I ain't gonna say nothing. Lying. Why the fuck you lying? You tell her everything. So that's the reason why. But yeah, I fucked up a lot. And that's why I got myself in that situation with that boy in the first place. Because number one, every time I saw a cute boy, I lost my fucking mind. I forgot all the Bible verses. I forgot all the Sunday school lessons. I forgot all the other shit. All I saw was boy. I was boy crazy. You understand? I didn't give a damn. And then I was so bold that I would sit back at the parties and look and sit back and watch and look at every girl who looked at the boy that I was interested in that day. And had a nerve to go and fight the girl. Then, because I was in a sorority and we had lines, I would force the other girls to go and fight the girls. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would do shit like that. My mama didn't believe that I did it, but I actually did. I did that. Oh, girl, I was horrible. I was hard. I'm gonna tell you something. I was a sweet girl in high school, but when I got to college, I lost my fucking mind. I don't know how I survived. It's just the grace of God that I did not. That's why when people talk about their stories, like they have been to prison and all this different stuff, that was almost me. That was almost me. Let me tell you something. Whenever the niggas, they hung out under the tree. We had a picnic table. They hung out under the tree. I made it my motherfucking business to go by that tree every damn day. Every damn day for 4.5 years. I had my fast ice by that tree. Other girls would walk by the tree. And I would watch them hoes. And I said, oh, they walking by the tree. I'm going to go sit under the table with all the boys under the tree and let these hoes see me sitting on top of these niggas' table so they'll know. I had thug ass mentality. Okay, I didn't get it from my parents. They taught me better. But I was determined and I was going to be I was determined I was going to just do all the loose and lascivious things when I was in college. And I got away with some shit, but the shit I didn't get away with, my mama made sure I paid for it dearly. And I'm glad she did, because my ass, I was very rebellious. I wanted to do my thing. I remember when I first, that's one of the reasons why when I moved back home, when I graduated and I got my job, that's one reason why I really feel like my mama said, it's time for you to buy your own house. And I was like, I'm not moving. I ain't going nowhere. Because, see, I wanted to buy a Coach bag every time I got paid. So I knew I wasn't going nowhere. I had my room. I was going to fill it up with Coach bags, Dooney & Burks, shoes, Evan Picon suits, go to the happy hours, and I was going to be at my friend's apartment, so I ain't need no house. I'm good. Bye. And my parents said, no. You ain't gonna buy no Coach bag every time your motherfucking ass get paid. You ain't gonna buy no doing that Burke every time you get paid. What you gonna do is pay your house note and get the fuck out of here. That's what you gonna do. Goodbye. Oh, baby, I had it mapped out. Cause see, my mom had already, the car that I had, that they had bought, my daddy said that I didn't have to pay the insurance on it. My mama said that I did. So I was confused. Like, do I have to pay this or not? Like, what's going on? Can y'all get it together? My mama said, oh, yeah, you will pay it. And you're also going to pay the car note. The car is paid for. Why am I paying the car note? You will pay the car note and you will pay rent to live here. Why am I paying rent? This is my house. No, it's not your house. This is our house. You'll pay rent to live here. I understand that. Them jokers took my money and then they found this house that I hated. They gave me that money back and told me to hire some movers. And they sent me with a raggedy ass bed. They wouldn't let me take my damn bedroom suit that they bought. They bought some kind of bed. I don't know where this bed came from. It was terrible. They gave me some dusty ass furniture. And they put me in this motherfucking house. I hated it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I couldn't buy no Coach bag every time I got paid. I couldn't be at all the happy hours because when I first moved into this house, I never will forget, y'all, my house note was $747. When I first got paid, when I first signed my first contract for teaching, my salary was $25,000 a year. Bitch. It was $25,000 a year. A year. How the hell you supposed to pay a mortgage on $25,000 a year? Who told what? I don't understand this, mommy. What? Why am I here? Why can't I be home? What? No, you will stay here. This is your house. Don't you like it? You like it? No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, it's yours. And they was like, okay. But here's the kicker. It was my house. But that woman had a beauty shop right there in the backyard. Girl, it was just like, what? First of all, why you got to be here every day in this little ass beauty shop in the back of my house? So therefore, at first I was like, because my friends was like, we could have car parties over there. No, you can't. Because my mama she's right there in that little greenhouse. My mama did hair right there in that little greenhouse. So no, I couldn't have parties. Yeah. Girl, I'm so glad. When I tell y'all, I'm so glad that my mama threatened me. She did all kind of shit to me during them times. Because when I tell you, I would have definitely fucked up. Oh, I was a glutton for punishment. But I was an only child. I was testing the boundaries. I was really, really trying to give them hell because I felt like I'm in college now. They can't control me. Oh, but no. Them two right there. My daddy, we can just put him to the side because he just gonna do whatever my mama say do. Because she is going to have it her way. My mama definitely gonna have it her way. So when I tell y'all I love that woman because if it weren't for my mama, I really don't know. I don't know how daddy would have been without mama. Now, I do believe I probably could have ran him. I believe I could have ran daddy. I feel that way. I believe he might have been a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just, he was just so easy going. But the few times that he did get mad at me and really, really show his anger towards me, It hurt me so bad. Hey, Misty. How you doing, girl? It hurt my feelings so bad, child, till I just never did want to make him mad no more because, he was just, he was just a cool cat, man. He was really my partner. He was really my partner. I love that man. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying? They really did. And they often would tease, and be like, you were such a sweet kid until you went to college. Like, what happened? And it's just, I think all kids go through that. They really do. And you just got to be ready. And just don't give up and stay stern. Stay on their ass, y'all. Stay on your kids' ass. It's a lot because that was back, 20 years ago, 30 years ago? You got to stay on them, y'all. There is a period of time that you and your parents are going to almost have a love-hate relationship, but it's like a turbulence. You got to get through it. I feel like if you get through that part, y'all will make it. But it's a tough time because I was challenging them. I was very manipulative. I lied a lot. You could not trust anything I said or did. I was determined to have it my way until I got hit in the ass. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I really do. I really do believe that I could have ran him. Yep, yep. But my mom was like, "Oh no, oh no, mm-mm." So I'm really, really grateful that I made it through that stage. No matter how sweet your kids can be, they will go through some type of rebellion. They will go through some type of rebellion, but you gotta be honest with them, y'all. You gotta be honest with them. You gotta, I do remember my mom would read the newspaper all the time. She was a big reader. And whenever she would read a story in the newspaper, she would always be like, Lucinda, I have this for you. Read this and tell me what you think of it. And you gotta stand there and read it. You gotta stand. You can't sit and read. You gotta stand there. Stand here and read that to me. You have to read the whole article. And then she would tell you that could be you when you did so and so. That could have been you. And she would always relate it back to that. And it kind of stuck with me over time. Like I would roll my eyes at first, but it always stuck with me. And she'd be like, there was a girl found in the ditch with her face cut open. They could have been you because you want to be a drug dealer at one time. And then she would laugh. You want to be a drug dealer, remember? You like the drugs. Uh-huh. Mama, I did not like the drugs. I just was with the boy. The boy, so no, you liked him. You liked him. You like that life. Uh-huh. You like it. You like it, don't you? The hell's going on with my mom? I don't want to be on. You like to be a drug addict, Lucinda. I don't want to be a drug addict, mommy. It's just the boys sell the drugs. I was not doing it, mommy. Oh, no, you like it. You like it. You will have your face cut off of your head. I have insurance on you. Mama, why you say that to me? Talking about I got life insurance on you in case they cut you open, Lucinda. The drug dealers, they kill you, they hang you up, they do all the things to you. But anyway, I didn't believe this whole thing about the whole drug dealer and all that type of shit. But I have read stories where folks ain't got their ass cut, so I don't know. But she would always say, you like the drugs, Lucinda. Girl, anyway. How long I been on here, y'all? 20-some minutes. I had to delete my other live, y'all, but it is what it is. I don't know where my dog is. I bought her a treat, and I ain't seen her since. I guess she decided that she was going to go and do her own thing, which is cool with me. But now it is. Alexa, what time is it? Okay, so it's 9 something. Okay, yeah, I gotta go to bed. Tomorrow's a big day. We got 2 graduations. I don't know what I'm gonna wear yet, so I need to find out what I'm gonna wear. My hair is a mess. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair tomorrow. So I gotta get myself together for tomorrow because I gotta be on my A game tomorrow. It's gonna be a lot of parents there, and I need to be there a little early and get myself together because my goal is to not get fired tomorrow. I don't want to get fired tomorrow. But if I go in with the wrong attitude, there's a good chance. Let me see your birth certificate and make sure you're not my oldest daughter. Twin. They didn't tell me. So your daughter went through the same thing. Wow. I don't know what it is about us girls. Like, but y'all, it's just the growing thing, y'all. I mean, like, you got to really remember how you were at that age, how I was at that age, y'all. That may be one reason why I really have compassion and so much patience with my niece. Because I remember being that age. So I just try my best to work with her. But sometimes she do get on my nerves. I can hear Mama V in my ear saying, Lucinda, you gonna let her do that? You gonna let her do that? But you know, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Now with my niece, her mother does not, her parenting is different. So it is what it is. That's a whole nother story. Ran your ass crazy. Now, not with my youngest. Total opposite. And I'm telling y'all, I was so sweet when I was younger. But when I went to college, baby, soon as I saw them jokers turn down Lane Avenue, shit. And the boys, y'all, I had never seen boys that beautiful in my life. The boys in high school didn't look like them boys. They didn't look like them. Like them boys, oh my God, them was some of the most beautiful boys in my life, girl. I remember looking out the window, just watching them jokers walk. That's the way they, oh, girl, I love it. Oh, I love me some fine, sexy, black, a whole bunch of black boys. All of them so muscular, walking and shit, you know what I'm saying? A little group. Oh, baby, that was the life. And all you had to do was go to your window and you saw a whole charcuterie board of boys. Fat ones, tall ones, light-skinned ones, some with good hair, some with good pedigree, some with accents, some with good attitudes, some with bad attitudes, some with cars, some without cars, some with money, and a whole lot of them that was broke. Ooh, wee. It was just boys. And I didn't have no mama, no daddy, and I had my own room. This is what I looked like when I was in college. Half of this size, though. I wasn't this fat and out of shape. I was half of this size, and this is what you saw all the time. You saw eyes and teeth. And I would do this right here. I would always throw my hair like that. They'd be like, "Ooh, you got long, pretty hair." Got them. Got action. Soon as I do this, oh, baby, they love it. They love that like that. When that little hair would do this. I do it now. It don't have no effect on the men. They walk right past my ass when I do it now. See? See what I'm talking about? I ain't got no man. See? Ain't no man. But when I was younger and half this size, if I did this part, I had about 3 of them. At least 3 on every time I did this. Now, they'll roll over my ass now. It don't work no more. It's okay. I could just cry because I wish I still had that effect on men, but I don't. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, y'all, I enjoyed y'all. I really hate I had to delete my other live because I really need the views. You can look down my timeline and tell I need the views. But I'm going to have to start back coming live on here and talking to y'all. And, you know, giving y'all these little talks and stuff like that. But, yeah, life is life. And for me, I'm really feeling better, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling more whole since my mom has passed. Like, I really feel like I got it under control now. I think when my mom first passed, I felt out of control. But now I don't feel that way. And I'm so thankful to Methodist outreach therapy. Shout out to them. They have done a wonderful job with my grief therapy. I don't do the group therapy. I do the individual therapy, and it has worked wonders in my life. I have really come to terms with her being gone. I still struggle with socializing outside of work because I'm trying. Y'all know that. I ain't got to get into all of that. But I do feel like I'm going to be okay. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, though. But I do feel good. Okay, you got your notification on. Okay, what's up, Vibe? You passing through, Vibe, girl. Listen, I hate you missed the first live. I had to delete it. It's a process, y'all. It's really a process. Especially with both of them being gone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's really a process. It's really a process. But, you know, I just don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. It's very, very hard. Grief is very, very hard. I think now I'm experiencing the anger part of grief. I'm very, very quick to get angry now. It doesn't last long, but I still like, if you come at me wrong at the wrong time, I could just, I called this lady a bitch Friday, and it just came out, and I felt so horrible, but she needed me to watch this kid. He was cutting up, blase, blase. Now, she brought the kid to me. She brought him to me, okay? But she is an admin. I probably should have led with that. She brought him to me, you know. Okay, he ain't here, blah, blah, blah. He was, you know, he was upset. You know what I'm saying? So I really let them just kind of get their little tantrum out first. You know, go on, do your little thing. But he did. So she said something to him. He said something back, and I was doing something else. So he's over there kind of mad, blah, 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 blah. So I turned and I said, and I usually don't say this, but I am human. I said, so shut up. Now, and I usually don't say that. I used to say be quiet. I don't like to say shut up, but it just came out, okay? Sue me. She turned around and said, Miss Speaks, we don't say shut up. We say be quiet. Before I knew it, and then she gonna slam the door. Before I knew it, I said, you shut up, bitch. Before I knew it, I said, you shut up, bitch. Y'all, why do I want to play with my life like that? Why did I say that? Now, you know, I could have gotten in a whole lot of trouble. I mean, and I did say it. I guess she didn't hear it. So, yeah, we're going to work on the anger part. But it's just, you just really can't help it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll just lash out. She probably shouldn't have said that to me, but then I shouldn't have reacted that way. Now, I could have said to her later on, you know, Miss So-and-so, if you have something to say to me that you don't want me to say, don't say it to me in front of others, in front of the kids. Like, don't do that. Because when you yell at me like that, to me, you challenging my authority, and then you doing it in front of them. So then I'm forced to, you know what I'm saying, to say something back to you. And when people put me in a position where they force me, sometimes I take it too far and it don't even be that serious. And then I can go on and on and on and on and on. Yeah, it was a trigger. It was a definite trigger. And then I heard she pregnant too, but that ain't no excuse now, because she got these little dreadlocks too. The motherfuckers about right on top of her ear. Girl, when she told me that, I was like, girl, I want to take something and throw it at that. I was like, bitch, who the fuck you think you talking to, ho? I've been teaching longer than you motherfucker been walking, bitch. I'll scrub the floor with your motherfucking ass. Get your ass up out of here, ho. The fuck you mean? You done brought this motherfucker here to me, ho. You can't control him. The fuck you mean? Get the fuck out of my face, bitch. You can't control shit. I don't like that bitch. That's the same one told me about changing the lunch schedule. That's why I want to get mad at her today. I don't need her to stay away from me. I don't like her. I ain't never liked that bitch anyway. She gonna have to stop talking to me. Yeah. I just need to keep my job for next month. If I keep my job through next month, I can go on to the next job. But if I fuck up, cuss somebody out, I'm going to be looking for a job. So let's pray that I keep my attitude intact and I stop trying to react to every time somebody trigger me until June 26th of next month. Because lately, girl, I just been snapping. Man, why she have to tell me what to say? I know what the fuck to say. I ain't need her telling me what the hell to say. I know the protocol. I know positive reinforcement, ma'am. Okay? I don't need you telling me. I'm on the computer. Okay? I'm trying to sneak and listen to YouTube because these folks arguing and I'm with the shits. You bringing him in here, ma'am, and I really want you out my face, so I snapped. Because I'm trying to cover my earbud in my ear so you won't see. I'm really got my phone right here on YouTube trying to see who's saying what in this chat. That's the reason why I'm about to bust you upside your head. Because I'm trying to look at YouTube. And you brought your ragged ass in here later with them short ass dreads that don't look right on your head. Take them out. That's the problem. It's her dreads. Her dreads are triggering me. I don't like that her dreads are up here. I don't like it. Something about them. One of them wiggles at me every time this bitch walks past me. And I feel like one of them dreads is it's talking to me. I don't like it. I don't like her. I don't like the dreads. And them damn pants that she wear. Her booty flat. The whole, just her. I want her to be at another school next year. Okay? I don't like the lady. Her hair is fucked up. The back of her pants, and then it's real flat, and then it folds in because she ain't got no booty, and then she walk around like she know more than everybody, and then that one little dread that be flapping like that, and she tell everybody, bitch, get away from me. I am going to flatten your tires on the teacher parking lot if you say something else to me, and then I'm going to double back around, and I'm going to almost tap you with the end of my Chrysler 300, bitch, if you said one more thing to me. Stop changing the lunch schedule. I don't like it when you change the lunch schedule. You understand me? I am on lunch duty from 12:15 to 12:45. That's my lunch schedule time. If you want me in the cafeteria any other time, I am going to start shit with you. Okay? Can we all agree to that? 12:15, 12:45, anything else, I don't understand. Stop talking to me. Go away. Why you got to change the lunch schedule? No. 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 Now she want me to take the bus riders. Why? I was taking the car riders. Why do I have to take the bus riders? You said I get the people off the bus in the morning. Why am I taking them on the bus in the afternoon? Why? I don't understand it. I don't like change. When you put it on paper and you give me the schedule at the beginning of the year, I want that schedule every day for the rest of my life. I don't want to change. Everybody know that I'm crazy. Everybody in the district knows I'm crazy. If I go to lunch from 12:15 to 12:45, that's my lunch time. I can't change. Yes, it's something wrong with me. Yes, it is. But I want to be in the lunchroom from 12:15 to 12:45 every day for the rest of my life. And I need everybody to understand that. And if I'm not in there at that time, I'm just going to start shit. Fight me. Fight me. On the parking lot by the Chrysler 300, the gray one. Fight me over there. That's what I want you to do. I'm a Pisces, but I'm also grieving, and I'm going through menopause, and I'm mean. Let me take 3 of these tonight so I can be better tomorrow, because I feel like I might be. Y'all think I should call in tomorrow? Because I think I might start some shit. Your son a Pisces. I heard boy Pisces are not like us. I heard they're much better. So you probably got a chance. This right here is Menopause. It's supposed to cure me of all of my attitude problems. That's what it says on the bottle. It says it's going to cure me of all my attitude problems in my. That's what it said here. It says it's going to cure me. It said I'm going to be nicer tomorrow if I take 3 at bedtime. So I'm going to try it. We'll see. If I come on here tomorrow and I don't have a job, it didn't work. If I still have a job tomorrow, crisis averted. So y'all pray my strength in the Lord, because if I lose this job, I'm coming to live with somebody. I'm just not going to live by myself anymore. I'm going to need a caregiver. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Let it work, Tasha, because I promise you, why don't she put something on them dreads to make them flat? Like, why is that? Like, what is that? Why is that hair doing that thing like that? And why don't she get her some booty pads? Like, why is she walking around the school with them pants like that? Nobody like her. And I ain't the only one person that don't like her. It's some more people that don't like her either. I'm going to go find my dog. I got a therapy session tomorrow at 4:30. I should be better when I come on live tomorrow. I won't be as mean tomorrow. I'm going to be nicer tomorrow. My therapist and I are going to work on my attitude. Don't be nervous about your hair. After therapy, I'm going to be a much better Lucinda tomorrow. I promise you. Unless that helpful say something to me tomorrow during that graduation. That's why she put me on the door, so I won't be near other people. Yeah, my therapist, yeah. My therapist is very tired. I keep my therapist very, very busy, honey. He earns his whole check. So, yeah. But, yeah, hopefully tomorrow I will be better because today I was just waiting on her to say something because I was, you know what I'm saying, I really wanted to get some shit going. But then the Lord was like, Lucinda, you just want to start some shit because you just want to be angry. This is not the way of the Lord. Now, stop it. But anyway, we'll see. All right, y'all. I'm going to get ready to go. It's 19 of y'all on here. I got 24 likes. That's good. Thank the Lord for that. I enjoyed you guys. We had some good little times. We had some good little story time, too. I'm going to try to come on here tomorrow and talk to y'all. I really hope I'm doing better tomorrow because, honey, today I was, it was rough today. But anyway, each day I just keep on trying and keep on trying and keep on trying. Love you, honey. Good night. And I may see y'all probably in Kendra's chat or somewhere else. Was y'all in Shamar chat last night? Girl, it was a kiki. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to talk to y'all later, though. Bye.